Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to Raggedy Ass Bitch TV, where we discuss the performances people put on for attention. I'm your host, and today we need to talk about something that makes me want to scream. I'm talking about people who fish for compliments, not subtly, not occasionally, but constantly, like it's their entire personality. Let's discuss. Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Someone posts a picture, usually looking incredible, by the way, and the caption is something like, "Ugh, I look so ugly in this," or "I hate how I look today," or "delete later, I don't even know why I'm posting this." Yes, you do. You absolutely know why you're posting it. You're posting it because you want people to tell you you look good, which is fine. We all want validation, but just say that. Just post the picture and let people compliment you naturally. Don't make us do this dance where we have to convince you that you are not ugly when you know you are not ugly. Because here's what happens. I see the picture. You look amazing. Genuinely. Your makeup is flawless. Your outfit is great. The lighting is perfect. And then I read a caption. Ugh, I look terrible. And now I'm confused. Because you clearly don't think you look terrible, or you wouldn't have posted it. So, what do you want me to say? You want me to say, "No, you look gorgeous." And then you want to argue with me about it. And it's not just online. Oh no. This happens in person too. Someone walks into a room looking amazing. And they go, "Oh my God, I look terrible. I didn't even try today." You're wearing a full face of makeup. Your outfit is coordinated. Your hair is done. You tried. You tried hard. And that's okay. But don't act like you just rolled out of bed when you clearly spent an hour getting ready. Because now I have to play along. I have to say, "No, you look great." And then we do this whole back and forth where you tell me all the things you think are wrong with how you look. And I have to counter each one. It's exhausting. And you know what makes it worse? When they argue with you, you give them the compliment they are fishing for. "No, you look great." And they fight you on it. "No, I don't. Look at my hair. Look at my skin. I'm a mess." Okay, so do you want the compliment or not? Because now I'm confused. You asked for validation. I gave you validation. And now you're telling me I'm wrong? Make it make sense. And here's the thing. When you do this, you're putting me in an impossible position. If I don't compliment you, I'm a bad friend. I'm not supportive. But if I do compliment you and you argue with me, then you're basically telling me my opinion doesn't matter. So, which is it? Do you want my opinion or not? Because it feels like you don't actually want honest feedback. You just want me to perform this ritual of reassurance. And then there's a humble brag version of this. Ugh, I hate that I can eat whatever I want and never gain weight. I'm so annoyed that people keep asking me out. Like, can I just be single for 5 minutes? It's so frustrating when people tell me I look too young for my age. Like, I'm a grown adult. That's not a complaint. That's a flex. You're not actually upset about this. You're just trying to make people acknowledge something about you without directly bragging. And we all see through it. We all know what you're doing. Or the classic, I'm so bad at taking compliments. And then they proceed to tell you about all the compliments they got that day. You're not bad at taking compliments. You love compliments. You just want to seem humble while still letting everyone know people are complimenting you. Or, people keep telling me I work too hard, but I don't even notice. You notice. You absolutely notice. You're just trying to make sure everyone else notices too. That's not humility. That's fishing for validation while pretending you're not. And let me break down the different types of compliment fishers, because they come in different varieties. Type 1, the self-deprecator. This person constantly puts themselves down, waiting for you to contradict them. I'm so stupid. I'm such a mess. I'm the worst. And every time, you have to jump in and say, no, you're not. You're amazing. But here's the thing. If you actually thought you were stupid or a mess or the worst, you probably wouldn't be announcing it to everyone. You'd be quietly working on yourself. But you're not. You're performing. You're waiting for applause. Type 2, the fake modest. This person acts like they don't know they look good or did something impressive. Oh, this old thing? When they're wearing a brand new outfit they clearly bought for this occasion. I don't know, I just threw this on. About a meal they clearly spent hours preparing. It's nothing really. About an accomplishment they worked really hard for. It's not nothing. You know it's not nothing. You're proud of it, and you should be. But you want people to compliment you while you pretend you didn't try. Just own it. Just say, yeah, I worked hard on this and I'm proud of it. Type 3, the comparison fisher. This person compares themselves unfavorably to others, waiting for you to tell them they are better. She's so much prettier than me. I could never do what he does. Everyone else is so much more successful. And now, I have to convince you that you are just as good or better than whoever you are comparing yourself to. But here's the thing. You're not actually asking me if you're good enough. You're asking me to tell you you are good enough. And there's a difference. Type 4. The attention seeker. This person posts cryptic things just to get people to ask questions. Posts a selfie crying. Don't ask. But you want me to ask. That's why you posted it. Or feeling some type of way with a sad emoji. What way? What's wrong? You're not going to tell us, but you want us to ask, right? That's not sharing your feelings. That's baiting people for attention. But here's what I think is really happening. I think people fish for compliments because they genuinely don't believe the nice things people say about them. So they keep asking, they keep testing, hoping that eventually they'll hear it enough times that they'll actually believe it. And that's sad. That's really, really sad. Because no amount of external validation is going to fix internal insecurity. You can get 1,000 compliments, and if you don't believe them, they won't matter. And here's the other issue. When you constantly fish for compliments, people get tired. They get tired of reassuring you. They get tired of performing this ritual every single time you post or every time they see you. And eventually, they stop responding. Not because they don't care about you, but because they are exhausted. And then you take that as confirmation of your worst fears. See? Nobody cares about me. Nobody thinks I'm good enough. But that's not what's happening. People are just tired of the performance. And can we talk about how this affects the people around you? Because when you constantly fish for compliments, you're making them responsible for your self-esteem. Every time you say something negative about yourself, you're putting pressure on them to fix it, to make you feel better, to convince you you're wrong. And that's not fair. Your self-worth is not their responsibility. It's yours. And here's what happens in friendships with compliment fishers. The friend gets tired of always having to be the cheerleader, always having to build you up, always having to counter your negative self-talk. Because it's not balanced. You're taking all the emotional support and you're not giving any back. You're so focused on your own insecurities that you don't have space to support them. And that's not a friendship. That's a one-way relationship. So, here's the thing. If you struggle with self-esteem, I get it. I really do. We live in a world that constantly tells us we're not enough. We're not pretty enough, smart enough, successful enough, thin enough, whatever enough. And it's hard to feel good about yourself when you're constantly being told you are lacking. But constantly fishing for compliments isn't going to help. It's just going to make people tired. Because after a while, they're going to stop responding. Not because they don't care, but because they're exhausted from constantly having to reassure you. So, what's the alternative? How do you deal with insecurity without fishing for compliments? 1. Work on your self-talk. Notice when you're being negative about yourself and challenge those thoughts. 2. Accept compliments when they come. Don't argue, don't deflect, just say thank you. 3. Find validation from within. What do you like about yourself? What are you proud of? Because external validation is temporary. It feels good in the moment, but it doesn't last. Real confidence comes from within, from knowing your own worth, even when nobody's telling you. And that's the work you need to do. And I know that's hard. I know it's easier to post a picture and wait for people to tell you you're beautiful. I know it's easier to fish for compliments than to actually work on your self-esteem. But easy isn't always better. And if you want real, lasting confidence, you have to do the hard work. You have to learn to validate yourself. You need to find that validation within yourself. You need to believe you're worthy, even when nobody's telling you that you are. And when someone does give you a compliment, just say thank you. Don't argue. Don't deflect. Just accept it. So if you're someone who does this, work on your self-talk. Challenge the negative thoughts. And when someone does give you a compliment, just say thank you. Don't argue. Don't deflect. Just accept it. Because when you argue with compliments, you're not just rejecting the compliment. You're telling the person their opinion doesn't matter, and that's not fair to them. And if you're dealing with someone who constantly fishes for compliments, you are allowed to stop playing along. You don't have to constantly validate someone who refuses to validate themselves. You can say, I've told you how I feel. I'm not going to keep repeating it every time you ask. Set that boundary. Protect your energy. Because you're not responsible for someone else's self-esteem. That's all for today's episode of Raggedy Ass Bitch TV. If this hit a nerve, good. Self-awareness is the first step. Next time, we're talking about people who are always late, so you already know that's going to be a mood. Until then, stay raggedy, stay confident, and remember, you are allowed to feel good about yourself without needing everyone else to confirm it. Stay raggedy, stay real, take care. I'm out.